And welcome to the call. This is Josh Zwagil, CEO and founder of MDC. If you're just joining us, hello, welcome. We're going to get started here in just a couple minutes. I'm going to let everybody pile on. And then I've got just a couple updates for you guys, some cool things. I want to remind you guys of some important things. Hope you guys are having an awesome Monday. Got a lot of exciting things happening this week. It's been an awesome month. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So welcome everybody. Usually Jen does these calls. She does kind of like a Monday morning leadership update call. And she said, hey, you take this one for this week. So I said, okay, put me in. I'll definitely do this one. So I wanted to give you guys a couple updates. We talked about some of these things on our monthly webinar that we did, but also there, over the month, we've made some announcements and have rolled some things out. And I think what you guys will see is with 2.0, as we, stabilize our system, as we, kind of get everything going, you're going to see a lot of feature rollouts, a lot of tech rollouts, a lot of really exciting enhancements. And so one of the ones that we made the other day was a new page for product availability. And I don't know if you guys have seen that page yet. It exists on your MyDailyChoice website. And so, a lot of times leaders will ask, hey, is this product available in this country? And there's never been a good way to find that information. It's like you'd have to go to the website, search a product, try to add it to a cart. It was not a great process to be able to find that information. So as you're talking to prospects and you find somebody in a different country, it's really great to be able to have a page where everything is organized. So if you haven't seen that page yet, I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see it. Just give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Okay, cool. So when you go to your MyDailyChoice website, at the very bottom, under quick links, there's a link called product availability. So if you click that, it's going to bring up this this interactive heat map. And what's really cool about this map is you can zoom way in and you can click on a country. So if you want to click on a country, you can do that, like Canada, for instance, and it'll bring up all of the products in Canada. Or you can search for, a country as well. So you can use this little search bar up here, or you can just kind of, zoom in, zoom out, and click on a country. And then once you do that, it'll bring up all the products here. It'll tell you the name of the product, the brand, the price, the volume, and if it is in stock or not in that country. Another thing you can do is you can filter a little bit further. So like, for instance, Canada has a lot of SKUs, but you could then search a specific brand in Canada or search a specific product in Canada as well. So you can kind of drill down a little bit further once you click on a country. So that's a really sweet tool. Make sure you guys are
No, they didn't know it's a short
using
film.
that.
I didn't know Friday if I missed anything exciting.
No, I just asked if he said talk to anybody about it.
All right, so that's how the product availability tab works. Make sure you guys are using that, and don't ask us if our product is available in a country anymore, because it's now on this page. So if any of you ask me, is this product available in this country, I'm going to send you a link to this page. Okay. If you ask anybody in our staff, we're going to send you a link to this page. It's the reason why we developed it for you guys, is so that it's self-serve. You can go there anytime you want, get that information, take it to your prospect, and you're good to go. The next thing I want to talk about is the customer mastery bonus. This is a 90-day promotion that we're running. The reason why we're running this is because we want to give the upline a huge incentive to drive total customer volume through their organization. So if you aren't familiar with this promotion, what I want you to do is go to your back office, and on the left-hand side under reports, you're going to see a tab called Customer Mastery. Okay, it's called Customer Mastery, and when you pull up that that tab, it's actually a tracker for this promotion. And what that means is it's going to track how much customer volume you have in your organization by each of your affiliate legs. So it'll show you each of the leaders that you've personally enrolled, how much total customer volume they have, and how much of that is counting towards the promotion. And in this promotion, over the next 90 days, you can earn an additional $60,000 in bonuses. It's $20,000 each month for the top tier. But you don't even need to, you don't even need to go for the top tier if you don't want. I mean, if you're, let's say a 5K or a 10K or a 25K, maybe getting $1 million in volume is unrealistic. There's lower tiers as well. It could be an extra $750 in your pocket over the next 90 days, or an extra $1,500 in your pocket. So you can earn $250 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,500 a month, $5,000 a month, depending on how much total customer volume you're trying to drive throughout your organization. And so we're running this as a promotion, and I've challenged the inner circle and the leaders, and I've told them, hey, listen, if you guys can do an incredible job with this promotion, I will consider making a variation of it or a version of it, or maybe even the exact promotion, a permanent part of the compensation plan. But I need to see a lot of action throughout the organization for it to make sense to do this, because some leaders are walking into a bonus with this promotion, right? They already have customer volume, so they're walking into extra money. So I really want to see over the next 90 days what this does to our customer acquisition and what it does to customer retention. And one thing I want to mention about this bonus as well is it's not just new customer volume. There's been some confusion around that. They're like, some leaders have said, well, this is new customer volume. No, it's new customer volume, and it's your existing orders, your reorders, your customer reorders. So it's all customer orders in your organization that count towards this promotion, which is a big deal, because you can go, like, let's say you have a lot of customers in your team, but let's say you're not bringing in a lot of new customers, but you have a ton of existing customers. If you get them all to reorder, you can earn the bonus money in this promotion just by getting them to reorder. So there's two things this promotion really focuses on, which is customer acquisition and customer retention. You can acquire customers and earn the money, or you can retain customers in your team by getting them to reorder and earn the money as well. So take a look at that in your back office. I'll show you a quick screen share of it if you haven't seen what that page looks like yet. So you go to your back office, and then under reports, you click on customer mastery, and it's right here. So you can see these are the different tiers. 5,000 in customer volume, you can get $250 for the month. 10,000 in customer volume, you can get $500 for the month. And you can do this in May, June, and July. And so if you're going for these top tiers, if you're going for 1 million points, you can get $20,000. And this is on top of the compensation plan. Like the compensation plan is already ridiculous. We don't have to do this promotion as a company. I challenge the leaders around it, but even without this, there's not another network marketing company that I believe can compete when it comes to our rewards plan and the comp plan. So this is extra. It's on top. It's like extra bonus money, but it drives the right behavior, which is what we're trying to do as a company. The right behavior is getting customers, retaining customers. And so this is one of the promotions that are happening. Another promotion that's happening is a leaderboard promotion. We're rewarding the top 20 positions on the leaderboard this month, and we're paying out over $30,000 in extra bonuses to be in the top 20 positions on the leaderboard. And so position number 1 is $5,000. Position number 2 is $4,000. Position number 3 is $3,000. It goes all the way down to the 20th position, where you can earn like a minimum of $1,000 by being on the leaderboard. So take a hard, close look at the top 20 positions on this leaderboard. I'm going to go to let's start at number 1. This person right here, CBD Oil LLC team, 22 enrollments. This person has 15,000 in new business volume. So this person right here is in the running right now for a $5,000 bonus on top of all the extra money that they're making from this 15,000 in new business volume. Person number 2 has about 10,000 in order to catch number 1. And then you go down all the way to number 20, and this person has 800 points. So 800 in new business volume is the current number to be in the top 20 positions on the leaderboard. Think about that. 800 points in new business volume to earn an extra $1,000 in bonuses on top of your current commissions that you would earn if you can get into the top 20 on the leaderboard. So what you want to do as a leader is, number 1, you should be going to your organization and making sure everybody is aware of this, because it doesn't take a lot right now to get into the top 20 positions. This person enrolled 4 people, 800 points. I bet you raise your hand on this call if you can go talk to 4 people in the month of May and talk to 4 new people for your My Daily Choice business. There should be everybody here. So everybody should be striving to get into the top 20. It's just extra money in your pocket, and you definitely don't want to miss out on that. The third thing I want to talk about is convention. I'm going to tell you guys just a quick story about convention, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about this convention. So everybody in network marketing talks about convention, but I want to tell you a real story of what happened to me as a distributor in the field. So the company that I was in, they did the same thing that we do at My Daily Choice. They always promoted their annual convention. They tried to get every leader they could to convention. So why do network marketing companies put so much emphasis on convention? Why, this big event, why is it so important? And what it did for me in my business is, when I went to the annual convention and I was 19 years old, I was starting to make a little bit of money in the company. I've never been to a network marketing convention before, but when I got to that convention, something happened at that event that created belief for me in the company, but it also created this burning fire because I saw other people getting all these awards and recognition and all these accolades, and I saw all these things happening, and I was like, wait a second, these look like regular people. If they could do it, then why can't I do it? And so after leaving that event, I left with a different mentality than when I first showed up. It's almost like I didn't even understand what I was in. I didn't even know, what kind of industry I had just got into. I got in, I was putting some people in, I was making a little bit of money. Then I came to the event and I was like, holy crap, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was. And so that's what it did for me. And then the second time around at the second convention that they had, that because I already had the experience at the first one, I started bringing a lot of people with me because I knew what to expect. So I was like, all right, this time around, because the first time I went, I was alone. I was by myself. Second time I was like, look, I'm going to bring a whole squad with me this time. And I went to my team and, I promoted, and I only brought 5 or 6 leaders. I thought I was going to bring a lot more, but I only brought 5 or 6 leaders with me. By the third convention that the company did, those 5 or 6 people that I brought with me hit the top of the company in 1 year. And so I say all of that to say that this whole process of promoting an event, promoting the convention, is not just powerful for your belief in the company and what it can do for your business, but for the people that you bring. You need to look at it not just about you coming to the event. You need to look at every person in your organization. And if you could imagine every person you brought to the convention, it was like putting a rocket ship under them. Just think of it that way. Look at how many, let's say you have 100 people in your organization. Imagine 100 rocket ships under each of those affiliates in your team. After they leave, it's like, boom, take off. And that's the way I started to look at convention. I looked at it totally different. I looked at it as a mechanism, as a tool to really motivate my team and help them get to the next level. So you guys have seen some of the conventions we've done, and they've all been incredible. This one will also be incredible, and it's the first time we're doing it outside of Vegas, which I love Vegas. I live here, but I'm excited for a change going to Florida. And the reason why I'm excited is because in Vegas, because there's so many events that are happening, the hotel prices get really expensive here in Vegas because there's so many conventions and events happening. And so we chose Florida and Orlando because this is a great hotel. It's great for families. It's very reasonable. And a lot of people love traveling to Florida. It's a great tourist destination. You have Disney, you have all this fun stuff. So you can make a vacation out of it. But here are some of the top reasons why you should attend this event. One, you get to meet me. That's the top reason. You get to meet the CEO and founders of the company. We have an amazing corporate staff, corporate team. You get to, it all goes back to building belief. Like there's this machine that runs at MyDailyChoice, even though, maybe for some leaders, it's like you're just promoting your website, doing call. There's a whole machine that powers this business, from our marketing to supply chain to compliance to HR to our corporate office to our warehouse logistics. You get to see all of that. You get to meet all the people that are responsible for making this machine run. And that's really cool. It builds belief for you, for your team. And it's just cool to get to know the people that are behind the scenes. You get to network with other top earners. Think of it this way. If I told you that there was an event where the top super affiliates, 7-figure earners, multi-million-dollar earners were going to be at this event, and you had a chance to maybe sit next to them, talk to them, rub elbows with them, like, would you attend? Would you think it would be worth it? I think so, because when I was a distributor in the field, that's all I wanted to do. Like, and not even in network marketing. When I had a sales job, first thing I did when I'll give you I used to, believe it or not, I used to sell insurance. I used to sell Aflac. Okay. A lot of people don't know this, but I used to sell Aflac. And when I joined, the first thing I said was, show me who your top money earner is. Who's your top sales guy? And I'd sit down with the top sales guy and say, teach me everything you know. I just want to know what you know, because I want to get the same results. And I did that everywhere I went. Network marketing was the same thing. When I was a distributor in the field, all I wanted to know was, who's the top money earner. I want to know what you know. I just want to know what you know so I can apply it to my business. I don't care about what everybody's saying on social media, or I just want to know whoever's making the most money or whoever has the most sales, what are they doing? And these conventions are a way for you to uncover that, because all the people that are making the most money, that have the most sales, that are on the top of the leaderboard, they're in the room. So it's a great opportunity, not for you just to get pumped up about excitements and things like that, but get to network, with top leaders in the company. You get to also experience new products. I don't know if you attended the last convention, you may have saw that we did a brand experience room. We're going to have another one of those in Orlando. And so it's a great opportunity for you to try some of the new products. We do exciting announcements, tech rollouts. We give away a ton of cash. It's a lot of fun to be at this event. And then also we bring in keynote speakers as well. And so think of it this way, we've had Les Brown, we've had Bob Proctor, we've had Ray Higdon, we've had all these amazing speakers at our events. If you were to go to one of their events that they're doing, you'd pay thousands of dollars to go to one of their events. You come to our event and it's $199 and they're speaking for an hour or two, and multiple of them, not just one of them. And so the value behind the ticket is amazing. Like, where else could you pay $199, get to meet the company, the staff, see all the new products, and get trained by some of the best speakers in the industry for $199? Where can you do that? This is like if you were to pick one event to attend, it would be the convention. It is the best event of the year. And then the part that really is rewarding for us as a company is the recognition. You've worked so hard for the whole year, and then you finally come to this event and you and your team gets to get recognized for all of your achievements. So rank advancements. Even I think last year we did different types of recognition as well, not just for rank, but there were like top enroller awards that we did and all kinds of fun awards. So make sure you can come back here, you can click on convention, and there's two options. There's in-person ticket, which is $199, and then there's live stream, which is $99. There's also a booking link right here. This is really important. Don't miss this. This is how you can get your discounted room, is using this booking link. Okay, don't book directly through the hotel because you'll get a worse price. We got a hookup from them, so take advantage of it. Use this link right here. It's a pretty good rate, and again, the hotel is really nice. It's very close to like Disney, SeaWorld, Universal Studios. So if you want to make a family vacation out of it, that's fine as well. Let's talk a little bit about live stream. Last year, we had a really amazing live stream experience. We had like a MC host just for live stream. We were bringing people in for interviews. Some of our staff, we had different leaders coming in. It was translated into different languages. It'll be the same type of experience for this live stream ticket. So if you, for whatever reason, you've had something planned for 10 years and it's on your calendar and you can't get out of it or something like that, you have the opportunity to, do the live stream event. And usually with the live stream tickets, you can view the event for a period of time after the event has been over. Usually it's like a week or two or 3 weeks, you can view the event. So if you miss certain things, you can go back and view it. The reason why you want to buy a live stream ticket and not join somebody else's live stream, like this happens sometimes where you get one leader that's like, hey, I'm going to buy a live stream ticket. Everybody come over and watch the event at my house or at this event. The reason why you don't want to do that is because everybody that has a live stream ticket is going to be entered into the drawings that we do. We do cash giveaways. We do drawings for free product. Now we have a gift wallet. So imagine how we're going to use that. We're going to be using the gift wallet to be giving away a lot of gifts at convention. And if you don't have a ticket because you're, sharing with somebody else and you never registered for a ticket, you automatically lose all those giveaways and drawings. So if you can be there in person, great. Come back here, buy a in-person ticket. If not, buy a live stream, watch the event, get into the drawings, have some fun, and get excited about all the things we're going to launch. Okay, so that's it for convention. Last thing I want to talk about is more of just a motivational thing, and let's talk about network marketing during the summer. Okay, network marketing is year round, even during the summer. And like, let's face it, we've all been guilty of this mistake, and sometimes it's important that we just get a little bit of a reminder. A lot of people think that it's because it's summer, they don't have to work anymore. Summer, gone, peace out, see you later. And that is one of the worst things you can do to your business for a couple reasons. You lose out on so much potential of growing your business because network marketing doesn't stop. It's not like we don't have a seasonal business. Network marketing is not seasonal. It's not like, hey, you work during these months and then these months you don't work and then these months. It doesn't work like that. It never stops, keeps going. And a lot of people get into this mindset that because it's summer, I should just, take off, put the brakes on. I'll see you guys in a couple months. I got stuff to do with my kids. I got vacations planned. I got all this stuff. And so I'm going to give you guys some tips. I'll give you like 5 tips of what you can do during the summer months to stay focused, to keep momentum going, and just like what kind of mindset that you need to be in. And let me just preface it by this. I'm not saying that you can't take time off to spend, like, that is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you got to work this thing 24/7 until you're super affiliate. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't take time off. You can't do all these fun things in summer. You should do all that, but you shouldn't completely abandon your business to the point where your team doesn't even know you exist anymore. That's what you shouldn't do, and that's what a lot of people do in in network marketing. It's like they just poof, they're gone during the summer. So the first thing that I think is really helpful is to squash limiting beliefs. I think everybody should squash all of their limiting beliefs that you have. Like, a lot of people think during the summer, like, people are too busy to hear about MDC, or too busy to hear about the opportunity, because summer's about vacation and relaxing and not thinking about work. And so that creates a limiting belief where we get into this mindset, like, don't bother people, don't talk to people during vacation, don't talk to people during the summer month. But that is totally not the case. Just because it's summer doesn't mean that everyone can take time off, and not everybody is as fortunate. There's still plenty of people out there who are hungry for an opportunity. There's people that recently lost their job. There's people that are stuck in a job. There's people that have bills to pay, right? So these things still exist, whether it's summer or not, whether it's a hot month or not a hot month or whatever. You still should always be out there prospecting. And even if you go on vacation, that's even a better opportunity to talk to people during your travels. Like, when I was a distributor in the field, I talked to people no matter what. Didn't matter if I was on a plane, didn't matter if I was in a grocery store, didn't matter if it was summer, didn't matter what day of the month it was, didn't matter what time of the year it was. I talked to people all the time, no matter what. And, when you look at some of the products that we have, everybody still has to use gas. People may still be in pain. People still may be trying to lose weight. They still may want to look better, right? These things they're not seasonal. They're not based on the month, right? So, just keep that in mind as you're approaching summer. Is don't get into this mindset where you're just not going to talk to people. You have to stay fired up. You have to stay focused, and you got to talk to people. So, let's talk a little bit about that. Number 2, talk to people during your summer travels. So summer is a great time to take family vacations, and just because you're on vacation doesn't mean you can't talk to people that are also on vacation. I know it's like kind of awkward because you're trying to chill and they're trying to chill, but just a small conversation can turn into something great in your business. You never know in this industry. And I'll give you just a quick story. Company that I was in, it was a binary, and I had a big leg in that team, and it was my left leg. So I was working really hard. I was building up this leg, and it took me a couple years to get that leg going. Okay, it took me a couple years to get that leg going, and during the summer, I decided to start doing lead calling. I was calling leads, and I finally got a guy on that after a couple of years. Finally got a guy on that leg that started running in that organization, and for the next year, that leg got to like 40 or 50 million in volume, in carryover volume in that leg. And then I was like, you know what? Now I'm screwed because I need to focus on my other leg, because he just flip-flopped me, where now I had this other leg that I thought was amazing, but now that leg kind of sucked because I had this other leg that was like killing it. And so I started shifting my focus to the other side, and eventually I found another guy another year later that wound up not matching it identically, but got pretty close. And that's how I wound up cashing in on so much money in that compensation plan. but it was during the summer that I was prospecting. It was during the summer that I was talking to people. It was during the worst times that I was able to find people in that business. My business never slept, so I'm saying all that to say, don't skip out on these crucial opportunities to build your business, because you never know who's looking. And network marketing is really, it's really weird how it works. Sometimes the people that you think are the best for your business wind up being the worst. And sometimes the people that you think are the worst for your business wind up being the best. It's weird how that works, but you should never prejudge anybody. Just let everybody come in, and some people will surprise you. Sometimes, like I had people come into my organization and I would say, that guy's never going to do anything. And then he'd wind up crushing it, and so you never know what's going to happen. And then the next one is number 3, the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. I'm sure you've heard that saying before in network marketing. Well, let's talk a little bit about what that means. Like when you're a leader, okay, there's a difference between an affiliate and a leader, okay? If somebody's here just because they want to make a little bit of money part-time in the business and want to refer a few people here and there, that's great. We've got a ton of people in the business like that. If you're a leader, you want to hit super affiliate in the company, master affiliate, you want to turn this into a huge career, it's a different conversation than somebody that's here just part-time, wants to refer a couple people here and there. Maybe they just want to make $250 a month, or maybe they just want free product, whatever. That's a different conversation than a leader. So let's talk about what this saying means. Speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. As a leader, you have a responsibility to your team. I don't know if you know that. You have a responsibility. It's kind of like you're like their mentor, and it doesn't mean that you're their best friend. It doesn't mean that you have to cater to all their problems or anything like that. You're a leader. You're their mentor. You're the person that they're supposed to look up to. You're the person that's supposed to guide them. Okay. And when you take a vacation and you're gone, right? You're gone, poof. And you don't say anything to your team. You don't give them guidance. You don't set the expectation. Like, what do you think they're going to do? Have you ever thought about that? Like, what do you think your team's going to, they're probably going to do the same thing. Your team follows exactly what you do. If you pay your subscription and you post that you're paying your subscription, guarantee you're going to have more subscriptions in your team. If you buy a convention ticket and post your convention ticket, guarantee you're going to have more people buying convention tickets in your team. They follow exactly what you do. That's really scary for some of you, maybe. Maybe for some of you, it's great because you're doing all the right things. But for people that are not doing the right things, it's really scary because it's like your team is a replica of your activities and what you do and what you post and how you act and how you build your business. Your team's a replica of that. So you have to be really careful. You have to kind of look at yourself and say, hey, am I doing all the right things? Am I putting all the right things out there to my team? And it's not that you shouldn't take time off. You shouldn't take a vacation. It's none of that. Just set the right expectation with your organization and create a plan. One thing that really helps leaders is creating a recruiting game plan. What is your game plan? Like if during the summer, if it's a slow month, what's your strategy for how you're going to grow your team? How you're going to have a great month with your organization. Are you going to be holding events? Are you going to be doing blitz calls? Are you going to be doing weekly calls? Are you going to be driving your team into some sort of recruiting tool? Like, what does your strategy look like? If you have no strategy and you plan to take off, your business is going to suffer. It's going to suffer. It happens all the time in network marketing. No plan, no strategy, no focus, and you disappear. I can pretty much assure you that your team is going to suffer or your volume is going to go down. So another thing that helps is we have a lot of promotions and things we do as a company, but I've seen you can set up challenges for your team as well. Who can recruit the most people in a month? who can reach the next rank. I mean, give out some incentives, give praise and recognition to your team. Make sure you're doing all those things during these months so that you can, keep the momentum high. And then the last tip, guys, is the team that plays together, works together. So think of this: while you're trying to keep the momentum in your business, it's important to still have fun. And one of the ways you can do that is by including your team. Include your team, get them all together, get your team together, have some fun, have a pool party, have a barbecue, whatever you do. I don't know what you guys do to have fun, but whatever you do to have fun, bring your team, include your team, have everyone get together, bring their family. Like network marketing it's not just about selling product, right? When you're building a team, it's about team camaraderie too, so you need to be able to build culture in your team. And so I've seen, like, on social media, I see leaders doing this. They have like parties at their house with their team, and their team comes over and they all get together, they mastermind, they have a lot of fun. And it gives people, like, it gives them like a purpose. Like, they feel like they're a part of like a community, more so than just, a number in your organization, right? They're actually a part of something. And so, make sure you do that. Summer's a great time to do that, where you can kind of, get them all together to have fun, but you can still have some business building activities as well. And so, again, it creates great team camaraderie, creates a lot of fun energy in your business so that people can stay focused during these months. So those are all my updates that I had for you guys. We are going to have our monthly webinar next month. There may be some other trainings and things like that, but what we're going to be doing is getting ready to roll out our live stream. We're going to start testing it this week. We had a couple things we had to handle with our system and our tech in the last couple of weeks, so we kind of put that off. But now that all of that's behind us, we are going to be testing the live stream out. I was on it this morning. I had the body lotions and the body butters and all the products on the left-hand side, testing them out. And it looks really good. So we're going to have some of the inner circle tested out, and some leaders, and then get those scheduled. And hopefully you guys will, get to participate in those and use those to build your business. But hope you guys have a productive week. Remember to stay focused. Campaign strategies, focus. That's what's going to grow your business. Stay consistent. Don't deviate from your plan. Just stay consistent, and take advantage of the amazing promotions, promote convention, and we'll see you guys all at the top. So thank you guys again for tuning in. This was an impromptu call, but I'll see you guys all at the top. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.